Check everybody out and say hi to everybody. So KFAN.com/watch right now. Tune in. You can see us a little early. Go ahead.
Speaking of high school, Paul Martin, a lot of people in the last couple of days, especially yesterday when we announced that you were going to be on today, Joe Mauer, about a week or so ago, got inducted into the Hall of Fame, or at least it was announced that he will be in the 2024 class. And when we posted yesterday that you were going to be on the show, we had a bunch of people tweet us or email us and say, make sure you mention Joe Mauer to Paul Martin, because they claim the one guy who struck out Joe Mauer in high school was a pitcher from Elk River, and they claim you were in the field when that happened.
I was. That probably my biggest claim to fame.
So you were playing in the outfield?
I was in center field.
Center field. So you got a pretty good view of that ball going right past Mauer.
I did, and I don't have the best recollection because for some reason I thought it was like a lob ball that the ref rung him up on. But evidently he swung. I didn't remember him swinging. So, but yeah, Paul Feiner was the pitcher. I ended up, I also said that I got to steal off him, but he wasn't catching. He was pitching.
Same thing.
So I don't know if that, does that count?
I think it does.
Absolutely.
It does to me.
And then I think it was in the 7th, he hit an opposite field home run to beat us.
Oh my gosh. Really?
Yeah.
So a little bit of revenge for the strikeout.
Yeah. So,
right.
that's such a great, accomplishment for Joe, and happy for him because he's such a great human. And so it's fun to see.
Right on.
Did you play any other sports against him?
No. I mean, we played basketball growing up, but I don't think I ever played against him. I mean, I was done with basketball in 9th grade, I think.
Okay,
so
Probably a smart play. It worked out for you.
yes, I maybe picked the right sport.
Marnie Gellner, Paul Martin, Marnie Gellner,
Yeah.
Marnie
Hi,
Gellner,
Marnie.
Gino Parish,
Good morning.
Marnie Gellner.
Good morning, Marty.
Yeah, look at this.
I sat in that seat, and they're like, "You can't sit there."
That's Marty's spot.
Marty will
Yeah.
throw fists.
Now that is not true. I actually sit there on Tuesdays because this is Rosie's
Yeah,
seat.
it's true.
Rosie will kick
I don't care.
anyone out of there.
That's right.
Yeah, you would
that
have
is
booted
true.
for sure.
That is. He'll just
I am
stand
flexible.
over you and just lurks over top you until you move.
I'll sit anywhere. I am flexible.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story.
All right, it looked like it wasn't going to happen, but it's going to happen. We're going to Vegas.
All right.
April 10th through the 13th. You can come with the Power Trip Morning Show. We're going to change it up a little bit this year. Instead of going during March Madness, we're going to go April 10th through the 13th. It just so happens to be Masters weekend. It just so happens to be UFC 300 weekend. And the Minnesota Wild play the Las Vegas Golden Knights on Friday, April
Let's
12th.
go.
So a billion different reasons to go with the Power Trip Morning Show, the 10th through the 13th. We're staying at Paris this year, so one hotel over. We're going to change up the location a little bit. It's going to be fun.
Yeah,
a little bit
can't
different.
wait.
So KFAN.com, keyword Vegas. You can start booking the trips right now and come with us. Limited space available.
Cannot thank you guys enough for finally moving it off my wife's birthday.
Oh, well, there's that.
Because
welcome.
that was getting really expensive when I went without her.
Yep.
Really
I bet.
expensive.
I bet.
Yeah, we're still broadcasting from the same area.
Yeah.
Right? Same
Yep,
spot.
so just one hotel over. It's a
but
quick walk.
we are staying at a different place. That's right. So
Yep, right next door in Paris.
cannot wait.
Be
Love
sweet.
it. Let's go.
April 10th through the 13th. Where could they go, Core?
KFAN.com, keyword Vegas, right now. We'll send out the link.
Even KFAN.com/Vegas. You just want to not type in the keyword.
Oh, there you go. That works too.
Oh, there you go. Like that even,
Even
more.
easier.
Getting fancy.
Let's go.
Let's go.
The Hangover Part 7 being filmed live while we're out there. Mars, are you coming this time?
I don't know. Matt and I were actually talking about it last night.
Oh, who's Matt?
About
Her husband, Matt.
I live
know
with
it's
him.
Matt.
Yeah. Some of you know. Yeah, I don't know. It's the very last week of the Wolves season. So I'd have to
regular
take
season.
Yes. Oh
Thank
gosh.
you.
Thanks for the
You're
clarification.
welcome,
Yeah.
yeah.
Big save.
So
Don't blame you.
I would need to take 1 to 2 games off, but I would be back for the regular season finale. So I don't know.
Okay, well, feel it out.
It's in the mix. Can I get my room paid for?
We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, there's ways to get that done.
Can I legally get my room paid for?
In Nevada, yeah.
Nevada, sure.
Yeah, it's legal.
Yeah.
See, the best part, this is the best thing about Las Vegas, Nevada. Look, the Power Trip was just
Don't
there
give me that look.
a month and a half ago, right, for the Vikings. And we were there, 5.5 days? That was a long-ass trip. And when all of us got back, we basically all said, we're never going back to Las Vegas, Nevada.
We were done.
Sauce and Hawk specifically
I
were
was
like,
done.
F that place
I
forever.
crossed it off my map at home. I didn't,
Forever.
Hawk said to me, if I never go to Las Vegas again, it'll be too soon.
Right. And then what are we doing? A month and a half later, we're like, book it! Let's do it. Right. We just saw the story a day or two ago that in December, Vegas casinos, Nevada casinos brought in $1.43 billion for the month.
You're welcome.
Best month in best month in the history of Nevada. We were there. We were definitely a part of that $1.43 billion. And we'll add to it in April. Who gives a rat's ass? Let's go back.
I feel like that's not the first time that's happened with us. Like we get back and we find out, another record setting.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, so
You're
be
welcome.
a part of
Coincidence?
another record-breaking month for Nevada by coming with the power trip in April. April 10th through the 13th.
I feel like Planet Hollywood had a real nice month on the slot machines last time I was in Vegas.
But you know what?
Dang.
They're just holding your money for you. They'll give it back.
Okay. Then I'm in for sure.
Paul and Gino, you guys gamblers? You like
Hey,
cards?
listen,
You like slot
Gino's
machines?
got a guy that can help you.
He knows which machines to
It's
play.
illegal now.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Pull tabs. That's the extent of my gambling.
That's a Parish family thing. You guys love tabs.
Love that cardboard crap.
Love them.
I love it.
Nona, Mom put that love affair into us very early. It was like as I remember, honestly, early before I was playing, we'd go to Gino would have a tournament, and I'd get to stay up a little later with Mom because he had to go to sleep. And that's all I was doing. 9, 10 years old, just ripping pull tabs with
Love
my
it.
kids, literally, or my
Best.
parents. Excuse me. Yeah, it was crazy. Didn't think one thing about it my whole life until I gave one of my kids one when they're about 12 years old.
Oh, the cycle's repeating.
Yes, it is.
And somebody came over and let me know that wasn't allowed and it was illegal. I'm like, but it's my kid.
That's frowned upon.
It's my kid. What do you mean it's illegal?
Yeah, I don't want to brag, but my kids know when to hold them under the table at a restaurant because the server is walking by. Just over here raising kids right. What do you want?
That's right, Marnie.
Are they not allowed to rip them, though? Obviously, they can't purchase them, but why can't they rip them open?
That's what I mean. That's
Who
what
cares?
surprised me. Like, that's what I was like, I bought them. They're actually mine. I'm just
buy-
letting them rip them open. I'm not giving them any of the cash.
Every Christmas, the kiddos get scratch-offs in their stockings. What do I care?
No.
I don't know the rules on that. I don't know. Can kids actually rip them open?
I don't know.
No.
I don't know why not.
No, we're getting
don't
it.
think
Patrick
so.
back
No.
here is giving an infamous head shake.
No.
Infamous.
They are not allowed.
Some word.
Well,
What
kind of lame-ass bars actually enforce that? I've never once seen a kid not be allowed to open a pull tab.
Well,
you don't
There's some people in the hallway I'd like to talk to you right now.
Yeah,
I
feel
was
like-
at on 394. You know that JJ's Clubhouse.
Of course,
I was
right across the
there
street here.
shortly after Christmas playing bingo
Surprising.
on a Saturday with Miguel pals.
Sounds right. That
Yeah,
checks
sounds about
out.
right. How many daubers you got?
I got $2.
Calm down.
And they made an announcement twice during the game. The second time was very stern that there were kids who were just daubing on the bingo cards.
Come on.
And they were like, you need to stop now. We're not putting up with this. We won't have kids daubing and it's illegal and we can't. And I was shocked.
Zach, your hands up.
It's a misdemeanor.
Really?
No
Looking
big
at-
deal then.
No worries.
To them, it's just art, right?
Yeah.
They're just making
Yeah.
dots on a piece of paper.
Yeah. Until one of them yells bingo and then all hell breaks loose.
And the cops just swarm in,
Yeah.
SWAT team,
Grandma's everywhere just screaming.
she's
Not illegal. That's just forbidden.
clutching her dauber.
Love it. So there you go. What about you, Paul? Do you like Vegas?
I do. I used to, but not as much anymore now that I retired from drinking and partying. Yeah. But I'll go out. Like, I like shows. Like, is that weird? Like the,
No.
search shows or like
heck no.
some of that kind of stuff. And
Fantastic.
I've already
That's all I
spoken
do out
around
there.
and-
I've already spoken to our guy Michael about extending my stay. I'm going to go to my first UFC fight while I'm out there. I've never done it. I cannot wait. And it's
UFC
Saturday night.
300,
Looking
too.
forward to it. And believe
Let's
this,
go.
the Scorpions have a residency
Get
at Planet
out.
Hollywood while we're there.
Scorpions?
Yes.
Oh, man.
What do they say? What do they sing? Can you sing us something?
What
Or-
don't
Here
they
I
sing?
am.
Paul,
Ride you like a hurricane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're also 2 or 3
beautiful.
years younger than me, Paul. So my guess is, hang on a second here.
Yeah, you heard this once or twice, Paulie, in a rink?
Let me play
Oh,
it,
yeah.
Corey. I got it.
I got it. If you
That's
don't,
these
Go ahead.
guys, huh?
what years were you in middle school?
It'd have been 94 to 96.
Yeah, still. Okay, this is going to check out. You had middle school dances in Elk River, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
You ever grab hips to this song?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's hot.
Wind the Change,
That's
which
hot.
is the least romantic song of all time if you know the lyrics. But still, we didn't know. We were just
You
grabbing
just need a
hips.
slow song.
Grab some hips.
Pretty whistle.
There's a little I was more glimmer of in a his eye right shoulder now. guy, like hands on the top of the
Oh, yeah,
shoulder.
exactly.
Oh, yeah. Leave room for Jesus.
Like
And then just rock.
Frankenstein
Yep.
dancing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Love
man.
it, man. So,
Did I
yeah,
hear leave room for Jesus?
gotta leave room for Jesus.
Holy smokes, we've crossed the line.
That's right. Hands on hips. Leave
What
some room
school
there.
did you go?
There's no line here, Gino.
I'm
There's
beginning
no
to
line.
pick that up.
Yeah.
Yep. So Power Trip Morning Show, the Scorpions, UFC, the Wild. What more do you need?
I wasn't going to go until you said Scorpions. But now I'm booking.
Klaus mine.
All right. So when we come back, we'll ask Paul Martin about his awesome charity that we've talked about in the past, too. But the Shine a Light Foundation is fantastic. We'll ask him what's new with that. Gino Parish has got a couple of weeks off because St. Cloud's in Colorado or something. It's Mark Parish's birthday. Marty's here. We'll play initials at 8:15. We got another cool announcement when it comes to that. And again, book that trip. Come to Vegas with us April 10th through the 13th. The Power Trip Morning Show returns after this on the Fan.
KFAN Total Traffic.
From the Quick Trip Traffic Center, here's a look at the roads in Oakdale. There's a crash on 694 southbound at 50th Street, only blocking the right shoulder. Prepare for a brief slowdown in that area. Ridgefield, a crash on 494 at 35W cleared. All lanes are open now in that area. You might have a little residual congestion. Looking to the north on 35W northbound at County Road C, watch out for a stall blocking the right shoulder. Otherwise, traffic still fairly light. That's Traffic on the Fan, sponsored by Pfizer.
COVID-19? I don't want to risk missing work. I booked an appointment for this season's updated COVID-19 shot designed to help protect against recent variants. Learn about a vaccine option and book your COVID-19 shot on schedulecovidvax.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
You know the biggest games are won in the trenches, right? Even armpit trenches. That's right. Luckily, Old Spice, the greatest smell in the NFL, has you covered. Grab a 4-pack of Old Spice Swagger deodorant at Costco today. When you use Old Spice daily, you get 24/7 odor protection. It's like an entire offensive line fending off unwanted odors. It's only available for a limited time, so rush to Costco now. Old Spice, official locker room product of the NFL and Super Bowl 58.
Overstocked and on sale. Every fish house at AC Nelson RV in Shakopee, including fish houses that serve double duty. Fish in the winter, camp in the summer. That's 12 months of family fun. It's a fish house that doubles as an over-the-road RV. Put zero down, $246 a month. There's lots of ice fishing left. Best prices of the year on Ice Castle and Ice Caves. AC Nelson Overstock Sale. We're in Shakopee.
180 months, 8.49% WEC.
Treasure Island Resort and Casino, TICasino.com. It's the weekend, which means it's island time. Get down there this week and you can stay by going to TICasino.com. That's TICasino.com. The Trade Winds Buffet is open Wednesday through Saturday. You can get down to TI and take advantage of that. You can book a reservation right now at TICasino.com. If you're into seafood buffets, there are some select Thursdays where that's available as well. So take advantage of that. And I say this all the time about To-Do's Steakhouse, but when you go down to TI, they have a whole bunch of different food options. So sure, if you're down there specifically to do some gaming, whether it's bingo or blackjack or poker or slot machines, they have all the options you can possibly imagine, but they also have a whole bunch of food options, some to-go options as well. You can bring stuff back to your room, get a room, go to the water park, go to the bowling alley, play some slots, have some fun. Treasure Island's all about fun. There's a whole bunch of concerts coming up in 2024 as well. Check those out and get tickets right now at TICasino.com. Make this weekend island time at Treasure Island Resort and Casino.
If you are thinking about selling your home, now is the time to get a guaranteed cash offer from Chris Lindahl Real Estate. There are no showings, no open houses, and no repairs. It's that easy. Get your guaranteed cash offer by going to chrislindahl.com and start packing.
Certain restrictions apply.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today. 1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate your car today at carsforkids.org. Your car, running or not, can be picked up as soon as the next day. No title, no problem. Call 877-CARS-FOR-KIDS or go online at carsforkids.org to donate today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
The 2024 Bloomington Boat Show is coming Thursday, February 1st to Dan's Southside Marine. Factory rebates and dealer incentives are the biggest the show has ever seen. Check out the all-new Premier Sensation, completely redesigned for 2024, featuring smart storage, an immersive audio experience, and a clean, modern look. Don't miss the Alumacraft competitor FSX crossover and Avalon's new electric VRP boats. Powered by Suzuki, the ultimate outboard. Get the biggest rebates and incentives ever at the Bloomington Boat Show. Visit bloomingtonboatshow.com.
Right now at Wendy's, kickstart your morning with the new breakfast burrito with 6 strips of bacon, seasoned potatoes, fresh cracked eggs, and more. All in a warm flour tortilla. It's a complete breakfast in one hand, ready to go anywhere you go. Only at participating U.S. Wendy's.
Give a gift that was made to shine. Shane Company. Fine jewelry since 1929.
Proud to be Minnesota's radio home for Gopher Sports. FM 100.3 KFXN, Minneapolis, St. Paul. Minnesota's sports leader.
Punk rock legends Green Day just released their new album Saviors, and you can hear hits from it along with their albums Dookie and American Idiot in full when they rock Target Field on August 17th. Tickets are on sale now. For more information, hey, just head over to KFAN.com and make the keyword calendar.
And these are the Green Scorpions.
Yeah.
Cast of thousands in the studio, celebrating the birthday of the great Mark Parish.
Yeah,
thank you. I couldn't have brought my two favorite people here. I got my brother and my brother in recovery. Thanks for coming in, Marnes.
Hugs and kisses to you too, bro. Hugs and kisses.
That was a quick save.
Yeah, that was my first fake ID was Mark Parish ID. Come on.
Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah,
Was
I
it really?
had
I
it
can
memorized.
see that.
Just talking about that.
I was just telling these guys that exact same story.
Mark
No
gave
joke.
it to me at the softball field one day, and then I followed in his footsteps.
You're welcome.
It's all Mark's fault. You're an enabler. So how old were you?
It was in
18-ish?
college, yeah.
Okay.
Just got into college.
Man.
Yeah, but you were a true freshman, right? So you were 18. You went straight.
Mhm.
You didn't have to
Yes,
go to school.
I was young, yes.
Gotcha.
Mark's face was a lot fatter than mine. So
Rounder.
Rounder.
Stronger
Excuse me,
jawline?
brother. Yeah,
You
he
wish.
was stronger jawline.
You said your first fake ID, first of
That
many?
was my only one, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's the only one he needed.
Mhm. Couple years. The Hog's Breath, that's where we went.
I mean, did people around St. Cloud not recognize the name Mark Parish on a driver's license?
I stayed away from St. Cloud.
a good
Down
idea.
at the U. I mean, we could just walk into the library and places on campus back then. They
Oh,
didn't-
that
they
place-
didn't,
okay.
Yeah, they didn't care. But some of the more respectable bars, like the Hog's Breath, we needed an ID that they would just give right back to you just to show something.
Yeah, man. They're covered.
Classy spot.
Well, a name like that, it's got to be.
Yeah, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Can we?
It's no red carpet, but
Of course.
Oh,
No,
red
okay.
carpet.
Oh,
Pioneer
hell no.
Place.
In my heart
Actually-
right there, Marnie. Speaking to my heart, the red carpet,
Oh,
that
the
is a
carpet is
blissful
the
place.
best.
One of the 12 bars inside of there.
And RIP the press.
I know. There's just an empty lot there now.
Ugh.
Oh, that's distressing.
Yep, there sure is. Should we do some sports real quick?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by All Around Property Preservation.
All right, let's start with you, Marnie. The Wolves host Orlando tonight at 7 o'clock. The Wolves have a couple of all-stars. Both Ant and Cat did make the team, but the game tonight will feature you on lead vocals on Bally.
yeah, that I'm sure that is why the majority is tuning in for sure. That was exciting. I knew we were getting one. That was a gimme. We should get two. How are you the first place team in the Western Conference for most of the season and only have one All-Star? That is not right. So I figured 2 was a good shot. 3 was a long shot. So Anthony Edwards for the second time, but for the first time named as a legitimate first time you have a chance to be named sort of replacement. Not replacement. Reserve. He was a replacement last year. Yeah, and Carl now for the 4th time. And this is the coaches that vote these. So the starters are voted in fans, media, and players, it's a combo and all that. But the NBA coaches choose the reserves. So I feel like that's a pretty big honor. That is your game being seen, not just your popular. So congrats, Carl and Ant. And then, of course, Orlando has an all-star. It's Chris Hockey's guy, Paolo Banchero.
I got a face.
That's a fun name to say.
He was the number one overall pick
Paolo
last year.
Banchero.
Paolo.
Paolo?
Yeah, he was a rookie of
because
the
I
year
just
last
took
year.
a bite of
We were eating over here, sorry.
They're basketball talk, Margie.
Don't you guys want to do
Yeah,
some
this
sports?
is so different than the other times when you talk about the NBA. It always sounds like you have a mouthful of food.
How dare you?
But tonight you're going to be doing
I
play-by-play
am
along
doing
with Jim
play-by-play.
Peterson.
Yes, and the last game I did happen to be Orlando. So thank you, Michael Grady, for being asked to do national games like he's doing tomorrow. It's either tomorrow or he has to be there tomorrow. He's doing a game on CBS, an HBC, Historical Black College game. So he is vacating the seat tonight. I am stepping in. And one thing I did on Wednesday was to go over to the game position where Michael and Jim have been calling the game because they got moved up this year. They had been courtside, as we have been for forever, and that's where I call Lynx games, is right courtside. So I went over and watched a good 10 minutes of the game. They're about center court, but they are at the top of the lower bowl. So I just wanted to make sure I could pick out numbers, make sure I had a good vantage point,
Probably a
just
pretty
get
good
my
view from
surroundings.
there, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's a good view.
It's a great view. It's just totally different than courtside. Bonus, you don't have a coach walking in front of you ever, blocking your view. But the numbers are a little harder and just details, and you don't hear the same things. So I just wanted to take it in for 10 minutes because I'd been up there to talk to them before games, but I hadn't actually watched a game from that vantage point. So I watched for like 10 minutes. So hopefully limiting my flubs tonight and calling a good game.
Oh,
but I enjoy doing it, so it'll be fun.
All right, let's move over to hockey, and let's start with the Gopher. Let's let the Huskies take a seat for a second here because
Save the best for last.
Because Brock Faber of the Wild was named NHL Rookie of the Month, and we mentioned this about an hour or so ago, Paul Martin. But unbelievably, that is the first NHL Rookie of the Month in Wild history. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
So I've heard Lou Nanny say this a billion times. I've heard the Bally Sports North broadcast team say this a billion times about Brock Faber. Everybody thought he was going to be good. They're just all floored that he has reached this level this quickly. You as well or not?
I'm not as surprised, I don't think. I feel like, just watching in the last couple of years and the qualities he has, the type of player he has, I think, getting this opportunity has maybe surprised me a lot with the amount of minutes he's playing. And garnering, but at the same time, like he's built that way. He's such a great skater. He competes, and I think he's always had a little more. It's kind of funny because he wasn't allowed to be on the power play for the Gophers. He didn't make the cut, and now he's looking good and putting up points for the Wild. So I think he's just really smart too. So he's always getting pucks to the right places and in plays. So I think he's going to have a really long career. And what makes him really good is just like who he is as far as a leader and his personality. So he's just a lot of fun to be around, and lucky the Wild have him. So
now to the Huskies. Do you guys respect the game of Brock Faber, former Gopher?
I love Brock Faber. I'm a huge fan. I loved watching that kid play, high school, watching him play collegiately. And then to echo his sentiments, the thing that I love about him is a lot like Paulie Martin's game. Like, no offense to you, Paul. Like, there was not a lot of flashiness.
Did you say boring?
Not flashiness. Like, it wasn't a huge toe drag or high flip or unnecessary backhand sauce pass. It was everything looked super easy. You made everything that was extraordinarily difficult look simple, and that's what Brock does. That first breakout pass, his zone entry, his recovery time, his transitions to the neutral zone, all of those attributes of his game, they look very, very simple. But when you get down to ice level and you see how fast, how quickly he makes those decisions, it is absolutely mind-boggling to me. And I just like Corey had said, thought he was going to be good. This good? No, not necessarily. But I mean, tip of the cap to that kid. He is an absolute rock star.
Mark?
Yeah. Since I didn't get to, I adore the kid. I think he's absolutely amazing. And since I didn't get to watch him as much, maybe growing up or through collegiate hockey, getting my really first taste of seeing him play was in the Wild. I couldn't believe that they didn't have him on the power play at the beginning of the year when Spurgeon first got hurt. I was like, give this kid a chance. My God, he seems to handle everything in stride, and he's got a great, like Paulie was saying, his hockey IQ is off the charts. He's such a smart kid. And I was like, just give him a chance. And that's when they told me that he never played power play in college, and I was absolutely dumbfounded. I almost wanted to call up my buddy Bob Motzko and ask him exactly why he didn't have him on the power play, because he's so smart. His puck moving's so good. He's a perfect pivot man on an NHL power play when you're trying to get it to Kaprizov and Zuccarello. He's just got to make the smart play. If the shot's open, he takes it. I mean, it's just smart, simple hockey, and that's exactly what we needed up top on that power play.
What a story, Mark.
Whoa.
Yeah, I love him.
NHL All-Star Weekend is this weekend, right in Toronto. I believe the skills competition, is it tonight? I think it's tonight. Yeah. Do you guys care at all?
Yeah.
You're all hockey guys.
I think so.
Do you guys watch it all? Do you care at all? What events intrigue you at all when it comes to the skills competition? Nothing? You're all staring at me like you don't really care.
Some of them I don't watch. I think Vegas did a good job. It depends on the variety, right?
Yeah.
Variety's a spice life. If they throw something new in there, I think it's pretty cool, and I'll watch it. But I know that those guys are going into it, half-heartedly. They're not going into it. Some of them, they're going to compete. But, when they did Vegas, when they're trying to knock out the giant cards in the glass with the snipes and the sauce pass onto the islands, I was like, all right, I'll pay attention to this. Now you have my attention. I will watch that.
I did like that. The sauce pass they did in Vegas was pretty cool.
That was really nice.
That was about the first and last All-Star game I watched since 2002.
Where is it this year?
Toronto.
Yeah, no pressure on those guys in Toronto.
Oh,
hockey
my
hotbed,
Lord.
right?
Right.
I still love your story, Mark, about how you got thrown into the fastest skater competition. You're like, that's not even what I do. Like, get out there, Mark.
No.
Get out there. Somebody's got to do it.
I was in second for a minute.
When you went second?
Yes. That is exactly right. I went second.
Oh, man.
Truth.
I was watching him, Mark. I saw you, buddy.
Well, my favorite, and Paulie and Gino can attest to this too. My favorite was somebody in the Hockey News was writing an article about the top skaters in the Eastern Conference and top in the Western Conference the beginning of that next year. And I was in like the top 10 fastest skaters in the Eastern Conference. And like they said, some may say Sean Bates' line mate has a step on him, but we don't think so. I held that over Sean Bates' head for as long as we were teammates. I just take a look at this article, Bates. See what it says. And there's no way I deserve to be in that list. The only reason I was on that list is that guy watched the All-Star game and just assumed I was fast.
Yeah. Terrible journalist.
Well, yes.
You did have fast feet.
No homework on that.
Like your feet would go fast. You just wouldn't go very far.
Like the Flintstones car, right?
Yeah.
So glad I invited you guys in.
So, Paul, you've been on our show multiple times. You've played initials before. You have 1 point. You're on the scoreboard.
I have a point. I was going to say.
You do have a point.
I wasn't sure.
But you've been on in the past, too, to talk about your foundation, which is called Shine a Light. It's shinealight.org, but the last letter of light is the 7. That's
Correct.
a little tricky, but it's shinealight.org. Talk about what you do and what's next for the foundation.
Yeah, thank you. So we're a youth mental health awareness and education foundation. We partner with HCMC, Masonic Fairview. We've worked with Washburn Center for Children before. Basically, provide funds to help them with their therapy departments. One-on-one, group, family. A lot of it is for us is music based. Shine a Light, obviously, a Rolling Stone song. And we've give them instruments. And over at Masonic, they're having a tough time keeping their music therapy program open and arts and crafts and for the kids when they're there. So we help fund that program. And so we're going to have an event May 2nd, Thursday, May 2nd at the Green Room. We're just got that date secured. So we're going to start looking at bands. Hawk has played there before. Perry's helped MC and stuff. So it's going to be a fun event, but all the proceeds will go to things like that to help support the kids in need with their mental health, to help them kind of navigate their experience and what they're going through. We've developed some programming too. We work with Breck Boys and Girls High School team right now and just piloting some mental fitness programming, breath work, meditation, mindfulness, visualization, a lot of things and tools that kids could maybe use at a younger age to help them navigate their journey. So it's been great. We have some new board members and starting to get the ball rolling on some events. So hopefully we'll see you guys May 2nd at the Green Room. We'll probably be more of a private sponsorship event, and we'll get some celebrities. And I don't know if you guys know any celebrities.
Depends on how far down the ladder you want to go.
So yeah, really looking forward to that, and some more details will come out on our website and through our socials. So yeah, thanks.
Right on. Yeah.
And again, that is
ShineAlight.org.
Yeah, ShineAlight.org with that 7 as the T there. And just saying, Paulie, I'm open that night. So
Yeah,
if you
cool.
need somebody else to get up there and play guitar poorly, I'd love to be involved again.
Well, you were great for us last time, and we always appreciate the support. So we'll put you at top of the list.
Honestly, man, it's the organization of what you guys do and what you stand for. It's so important. And music therapy, as I read more and more about it, and that's what my daughter is majoring in Winona right now. It's such a wonderful amount of research that's happening to show how music can help kids and help people with their mental state and guide them in the right direction when they're having a tough time. It's such wonderful research and such an important thing.
Yeah, a lot more people smarter than me do research and science and study our brains and the waves and the chemistry and how different. Like Andrew Huberman just had a podcast about music and how it affects our brain and when to listen to music and what kinds to listen to and to calm it and to rev it and stuff like that. So it's really interesting to learn about that kind of stuff, and hopefully can be beneficial for people.
Awesome.
Get involved.
Huck, is Abigail is majoring in music or in musical therapy?
A psychology major with a minor in music. So it can be
Are they
awesome.
meant to be blended together?
They're working on that.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
That's
this is
super
not just something that like Paul and your organization think is important. It's an actual movement of we are seeing the connection.
It's a whole
in
division
life.
of that field right now. Absolutely.
Wow.
Yes. It's beautiful. It really is.
I'm not surprised, but I didn't realize it was to the point where we were making the connection with purpose.
You just don't listen to good music, Marnes. And I think that's a big problem.
Who's the Scorpions guy?
It makes me feel better. See, it does.
Hockey guys are always quick with rips.
They are.
You guys are always really good at that. Like the whole community is always really good at trash talking.
If we honestly, if somebody says something nice to you, you assume that person doesn't like you.
It's a backhanded compliment.
That's the best.
Yeah, like if they're not ripping on you, they're not your friends.
It's enduring.
That's right.
Enduring is that quality? Yeah.
Endearing.
Yeah,
Close.
endearing.
Go for it.
Thursday, May 2nd.
Awesome.
Shine Life Foundation.
All right, let's come back. We'll do a quick fan five, and then about 20 minutes from now, we play initials at 8:15 with $58,000 on the line, thanks to St. Paul Federal Credit Union.
And you may have forgotten, Corey, but we're going to Vegas.
Yes. We are going to Vegas.
Yes.
I had not forgotten because it's my favorite city on the planet. April 10th through the 13th, you can go to KFAN.com, keyword Vegas, or KFAN.com, just /Vegas, or you can check our social accounts. We've retweeted the link a bunch. It's available now. You can start booking it right now. Again, that's going to be a giant weekend of sports in Las Vegas with UFC and the Minnesota Wild out there and the Masters weekend. There's so many fun things to do. Plus, it's just Vegas. You don't need any of that stuff. It'd be fun without the three things I just named. Power Trip Morning Show back after this on The Fan.
KFAN Total Traffic.
From the Quick Trip Traffic Center, here's a look at the roads in St. Paul. There's a crash on 35E northbound at Cayuga Street, only blocking the right. In Oakdale, there was an earlier crash southbound at 50th Street. That's gone. That's Traffic on the Fan, sponsored by Allstate. Some people just know the best rate for you is a rate based on you with Allstate, not one based on anyone else. So if you drive safely, you could save money. Good to know. Visit allstate.com or call for a quote today.
That new truck is finally in the driveway. But with Mother Nature playing her games, chances are your box is full of snow and your gear is feeling some snack, crackle, and pop. But don't you fret. Ratco's got you covered with our exclusive line of tonneaus starting at only $279. Soft folding, soft rolling, hard folding, or retractable. In stock and ready for install. Blaine, Burnsville, Oakdale, Plymouth, and St. Cloud. Online at radco.com. Radco, your truck, your way.
Radco, your truck accessories pro.
Enroll in Farm Bureau Financial Services Driveology, and you'll instantly save 10% on your auto insurance premium. Over time, your safe driving habits could earn you even bigger savings, up to 50%. Learn more and start saving with Driveology at fbfs.com/save. 10% savings applied at enrollment for select coverages. Future savings based on individual driving behaviors and varies by coverages selected. Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
A Boogie with the Hoodie. Better Off Alone tour.
Wrist so icy, wonder why she like me. I'm drowning. Make her say yes.
Live in concert. May 29th at Somerset Amphitheater.
I wrote this song for the last that did me wrong.
With special guest NLE Chopper. Tickets on sale Friday at 10 a.m. at Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss A Boogie with the Hoodie.
Nobody likes the idea of surgery. Well, one way to potentially avoid surgery is going to QC Kinetics. If you are sick and tired of achy joints and you want to move on, you want to be up and moving again in 2024, you want lasting relief, then call QC Kinetics because the state of healthcare look is always changing. And the old ideas when it comes to pain relief, like steroids and surgery, are no longer your only option because regenerative medicine, like the ones at QC Kinetics, they are transforming lives, and the nation's leader in regenerative medicine is QC Kinetics. There's multiple locations here in the Twin Cities. Thousands of patients across the country have already used QC Kinetics to avoid surgery without, again, drugs or steroids, and no downtime. It's the way to go. So if you have been told surgery is where you're headed and you don't like that option, nor should you, before you do anything drastic, call QC Kinetics, set up that free consultation, see what they can do for you, whether it's knee pain, shoulder pain, back pain, hip pain, whatever you got. Let QC Kinetics walk you through it. QC Kinetics, free consultation available at 612-254-7123. That's 612-254-7123. 612-254-7123.
Be romantic and give her the popular 24-karat gold or platinum dip roses that last forever from Arthur's in 20 colors from $79.
From the Your Boat Club Weather Center.
This report is sponsored by Staples Stores. Staples Print Big Sale means the more you print, the more you save. Get $20 off your print purchase of $100 or more, $50 off your print purchase of $200 or more, and $100 off your print purchase of $300 or more. Ends 2/10/24. See staples.com/print for details. Print more, save more at Staples.
Fan forecast.
High of 39 today.
The Gopher men's basketball team hosts Northwestern Saturday at 1, live from the barn on the radio home of the Gophers, FM 100.3 KFAN, The Fan.
What the hell is going on?
What was
that? Where were you for that? Zach just did the worst forecast in the history of forecast, and I'm talking about on this show. Hey, welcome back, everybody. It's 8:03. It's a party in here. There's birthday cakes everywhere. Birthday hats now have come out as well. I'm in my birthday suit.
Oh, finally.
It looks good in that room.
Yeah.
Mark,
Gino Parish.
big birthday plans, Marky Mark, or not?
Yeah, actually, luckily enough, I didn't have to make any of them myself.
What?
Which I love. We're my family, we're going to McCormick's tomorrow night after my daughter, after Gianna plays against Bloomington Jefferson in the afternoon. At Bloomington, at the good old Bloomington Ice Gardens.
Wow.
I miss
Second
that.
home, though,
I
buddy.
miss that place, right? Oh, it's such a great place, especially high school hockey and Big One. It was amazing rink. I have such fond memories of it.
What a story, Mark.
But tonight I'm actually doing a sauna, like a hot cold plunge on Lake Minnewaska, where we have a sauna like right on the lake, or hopefully right next to the lake. If it's on the lake, I think we're in trouble.
Yeah.
And where we can kind of go back and forth. I jumped on my buddy Adrian. It's his birthday yesterday, and these were his birthday plans. And I said, mind if we come?
Savage. Absolutely.
So again, I didn't have to plan anything. Perfect.
So you'll be in a sauna and you get all warmed up.
Yep.
And then you run over and jump into the lake.
Yes.
And leave like an oil stain.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very greasy.
Yeah, you know,
Very greasy.
They had those up they have those up at Pier B in Duluth. I don't know if you guys have been to that hotel lately.
Yeah.
So it's a standalone place just outside the hotel. And I watched these people do it. They got out of the sauna. They're all in it. It was cold then. And they were all steaming and stuff. And then they got, man, the amount of shrinkage.
That is Parish.
Crap, I didn't think about that.
This is proof you're getting older.
Yeah.
That you're turning 47. Because your birthday party involves reducing inflammation. That's what you're doing.
Amen.
Jeez.
It's going to be like the old cold tub.
The cold plunge thing is just gigantic right now.
Yeah, and I
It's just
honestly,
epic.
I
Everybody's
miss them.
doing it.
I like the polar plunge is a little different, but Paulie can attest. Can attest. Like in hockey, those cold tubs. I mean, you live in those things. The hot tub, cold tub. Whether you go back and forth, whether you just want to do it to feel better, whether you just need to ice a groin, whatever the heck it is.
Pre-game, post-game, loved them.
Yeah, so I'm actually excited about doing it. I don't know how deep I have to go, but I don't plan on going head first or anything.
Waist deep.
It's far enough for me.
I think that's the only way that I could do the cold plunge these days is if I got in a sauna first, because man, this is me.
After.
No. That's me getting into the polar plunge last time I did it. That's tough, man. That's cool, man. Good for you. That'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Thank you.
Good.
Were you the fastest player on your high school team?
No.
Talk about people that move their legs fast.
Mikey Sugar Anderson was the fastest skater by far. He could fly.
It's a great nickname.
Yeah, Sugar. We were honest to God. I heard it. He got it at the U there. And when the first time I heard it might have been Mike Crowley who said it. One summer, and I was like, wait, Sugar? That's a nickname? And he is so hyper. I was like, that is genius. It's a perfect nickname for him. He's probably got a little ADD, but he's just all hyper. Mikey's awesome, great guy. He's just a great kid, a great guy. Excuse me.
That's a terrible name.
But yeah, that Sugar was the most apt nickname I've ever heard for one of my good friends growing up.
Yeah, we should call Zach Sugar. Same reason, same thing.
Or Xanax.
One to offset the other.
I have 39 today, by the way.
That was epic. Zach also came and placed this cake in this spot so that it could appear on the stream. Can you confirm that the viewers are able to?
Well, if you want to lift it up above that black pole.
Talking about the cake, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a nice looking cake.
Oh, look at the artistry on
Lil
that.
Fish.
The penmanship is amazing.
Oh, yeah. That's got to be an actual top baker did that.
A top baker.
Not just some lower level peon.
Some underwriter.
Yeah, no doubt. That's
Little Fish. What's that about?
Well, he's Big Fish.
Oh.
It came about in college. I'm not exactly sure who gave you the Big Fish. How'd that, Gino? Was it Ruse?
Well, no. I was Gino Fish.
Yes.
And then
nicknames are
in college.
Why were you Gino Fish?
We were in he talked about ADD earlier and sugar, and I have boatloads of both of those things in my system at all times. And we were playing basketball in gym one day, and I acted like I had an injury and I was flopping around the floor. So they started calling me the Fish, and then they're like, Gino Fish. So Gino Fish, for some reason, just stuck. FYI, that's all my bank account's passwords is Gino Fish. So Gino Fish is my name across everything. It was Gino Fish, and then it was then Ruzi. Yeah, I think it was Ruzi or Nogi. One of those knuckleheads was like, Fish. Just going to shorten up to Fish, and then I became Big Fish because I was the elder, and he was Little Fish, and that's how it's
not quite as
stuck.
cool as Sugar.
It's stuck,
no,
yeah.
no.
What do you mean, little fish? The vision of a little fish doesn't.
Yeah.
No.
A cute little fish.
Who still to this day, Pear, will call you Lil Fish?
This guy.
Yeah, them's like Ruzi will, Mike Rosinski will, some guys from St. Cloud will, definitely.
Kevin Gorg will.
Yeah, he will.
Yeah. And it's not my password for all my accounts. But yeah, no, I've had it ever since then. And yeah, there's been plenty of Huskies, plenty of the college group that call me that. Kyle McLaughlin even call
Jacques Lemaire had a different waste of space.
Grocery stick.
Dead fish.
Do you even know your name?
Didn't even know your name.
Hey, buddy. Number 21.
You know when a coach is kind of down on you a little bit, and Paulie, I'm sure you can attest to this. When the coach calls everyone by their nickname, and then when it's your turn to play and it's Mark Parish, like the full name, like just go, dear God, like I didn't even run a nickname with the guy at all. Like he didn't even call me Mark. He didn't call me, it was Mark Parish.
That's a sad story, but the even sadder part is when you said, "I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about."
They were beloved by their coaches.
Well, F you guys.
I like Little Fish, though. It's a perfect nickname for someone who was trade bait his entire career.
Honestly, I'm going to miss Zach on Monday.
Oh, my
It's been a week of cleverness and
Stop the
funny
show.
wordplay.
Off the top rope.
And on Monday, Sauce will be back. He'll sit over there, and Sauce will say his sauce things, and Zach will be just relegated to that back room and say one thing an hour. I'm going to miss you, Zach. You've done a great job this week.
Nailed it.
Throw in the towel, Mark.
Wow.
Throw in the towel.
That was genius.
What a week for
Happy
Zach.
birthday, buddy.
Proud of him.
Hey, Paul, I'm sure that I've asked you this question before because you've been on the show before, and but my memory's just terrible. When you played, how long, I should say, did you play for, I can't even say it, Freiburg Gotteren in
Yeah,
Switzerland?
Freiburg.
Did you play there for one season?
It was like half a season during a lockout, in Switzerland.
And how beautiful was it?
It was gorgeous. It was a lot of fun. Excited to do it. A lot of the pro guys went over there. But yeah, the food was great. The people were amazing. Highly recommend it if you have the opportunity. Switzerland is great because you have the French part, the German part, the Italian part, all in 3-4 hours. So you get a little different cuisine and some different cultures. So yeah, it was beautiful.
Man, look at these pictures of this place. Holy moly. It's like a Disney park. It's the buildings are all like castle-like. Beautiful, man.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's
architecture. Yeah, it was a great experience.
pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Where'd you go, Mark Parish? Anywhere?
No.
Nursing an injury.
Yeah, nursing an injury. Something like that. No, I didn't go, and I regret it. Not going over there and kind of experiencing that, and at the end of my career as well. I wish I would have gone over there just to experience it for another year. I know Gino was in Germany for a while. And yeah, there's a ton of amazing stories about it. A couple of nightmare stories, and I think those were the ones that kind of scared me off.
Yeah.
Russia, there's some interesting Russia stories, that's for sure.
I bet.
But yeah, I wish I would have gone over there.
One more question for you, Paul. I've been to San Jose a couple of times because that's where we stay when we go out to play San Francisco. That's a great hockey town, isn't it?
It has definitely grown. They have a good sports fan base for sure. They love their Sharks. Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of fun when we were there. When I was there, we had some pretty good teams. So like it was a cup run and stuff like that. So more so than you'd think for being. But like LA hockey's grown. Like the Kings have been great, won some cups, the Ducks. So it's fun to see hockey growing in general. But yeah, San Jose is a great place to watch some hockey, except for maybe this year.
Yeah, sorry, regrouping.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
there you go.
That counts as sports, by the way, which
It
would
does.
have been brought to you by Wolf River Electric. Go solar with Wolf River Electric. You can go see him at the yeah, exactly. Go see him at US Bank Stadium this weekend with the home and remodeling show as well. Wolf River Electric. They're going to be there. Yeah. They'll walk you through some stuff. All right, fellas.
It is time.
Are you ready?
No.
It is time.
Last week was game 500, which means today is game 501 and $58,000 on the line when we come back.
Up next, it's the initials game featuring the St. Paul Federal Credit Union jackpot. Call 1-800-320-5326 for your shot at the initials jackpot next on The Fan.
Niners.
What a comeback by San Francisco.
Chiefs.
And it's that combination once again. Mahomes to Kelsey.
Super Bowl 58, February 11th, live on FM 100.3 KFAN, Minnesota's home for football. The Fan and the Big Ten want to help you win $1,000. Listen weekdays to win.
Hey, it's Garzy. The 2024 TIAA Big Ten Women's and Men's Basketball Tournaments are headed to Target Center March 6th through the 17th. Tickets are going fast. Visit targetcenter.com to get your tickets today. Big stage, big life, Big Ten.
Right now at Wendy's, kickstart your morning with the new breakfast burrito with 6 strips of bacon, seasoned potatoes, fresh cracked eggs, and more. All in a warm flour tortilla. It's a complete breakfast in one hand, ready to go anywhere you go. Only at participating U.S. Wendy's.
My wife is the best, so I'm treating my Valentine to a signature spa service like a relaxing massage or a rejuvenating facial at Woodhouse Spas. If you want your Valentine to know that they're the best, get them a gift card to Woodhouse Spas at woodhousespas.com.
Rodeo fans, saddle up for the Cinch World's Toughest Rodeo. February 2nd and 3rd at XL Energy Center. Come early for autographs, pony rides, and more. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. It's too great to wait. It's the Cinch World's Toughest Rodeo.
Live it up at Mystic Lake this winter. Go for the Win Playing slots, bingo, blackjack, and pull tabs, plus inner drawings to win thousands in cash, free play, or other prizes. See today's biggest stars in the Mystic Showroom and catch free live entertainment on the casino floor every single weekend. Whether it's game day snacks or date night steaks, yum, Mystic Lake's 11 bars and restaurants have what you crave. You can pamper yourself with a massage or facial at the spa and relax in luxurious hotel rooms. Your winter getaway awaits. Book now at mysticlake.com. That's mysticlake.com.
Overstocked and on sale. Every fish house at AC Nelson RV in Shakopee, including fish houses that serve double duty. Fish in the winter, camp in the summer. That's 12 months of family fun. It's a fish house that doubles as an over-the-road RV. Put zero down, $246 a month. There's lots of ice fishing left. Best prices of the year on Ice Castle and Ice Caves. AC Nelson Overstock Sale. We're in Shakopee.
180 months, 8.49% WEC.
This is Dean from Wedding Day Diamonds, and we've made the online shopping experience like no other jeweler in America in just 4 easy steps. First, select your ring from our brand new website by browsing our newest collection of rings. Second, select your center diamond shape. Third, pick your metal color. And last but most importantly, pick the size of your diamond that fits your budget. And you're done. Yes, it's really that simple. Now, we get to work on your ring by creating a masterpiece right here in America using only recycled metals and our stunning lab-grown diamonds and the finest workmanship to ensure your ring is perfect. We realize other jewelers won't let you return or exchange your custom-made ring, but at Wedding Day Diamonds, we're so confident that we give you an entire year to exchange it or 60 days for a full refund. That gives you the confidence knowing that we've got your back. Stop in at any of our 9 showrooms or shop online at thenewweddingdaydiamonds.com. Love made easy at Wedding Day Diamonds.
Meat sauce here. Let me tell you the best thing to go with football this weekend, 7th Avenue Pizza. It's warm enough out, put it on the grill. And you can also put it on your smoker and enjoy the best pizza of all time, 7th Avenue Pizza. They have it all over. But if you go into a store and they don't have it, please ask for it by name. That's 7th Avenue Pizza. The meatball pepperoni that has my face on it is incredible. The perfect one for tailgating this weekend is the breakfast pizza. 7th Avenue Pizza and 7thavenuepizza.com. It's local. It's amazing. 7thavenuepizza.com.
You're free now. Free to stream beyond your wildest dreams. Free to be everything you imagine and then some. That's how it feels to have Quantum Fiber. Your world unleashed. Learn more at quantumfiber.com. Limited availability. Service in select locations only.
Hey, it's Chris Hockey for Livia Weight Control Centers. I've got some giant news for you. Livia, the trusted leader in weight loss, is now offering breakthrough weight loss medications in their center locations. Yeah, Livia's new medical weight loss program offers GLP-1 medications that will support you in overcoming those biological barriers that can make losing weight so difficult. You can experience accelerated weight loss, decreased appetite, and do all that alongside award-winning expert nutrition and personalized one-on-one support. Just visit Livia.com or call Livia Medical at 855-GO-LIVIA today and start your weight loss journey the Livia way.
Bradshaw and Bryant seeking justice for the injured. Online at MinnesotaPersonalInjury.com.
Our hour continues. You can watch the Initials game live right now thanks to Quantum Fiber. Your world unleashed.
When I was a young boy, my father took me.
Oh, thank you, Hawk.
into the
A little
city
My Chemical Romance for my birthday. I appreciate that, brother.
He said, son, when you grow up, would you be?
We can have our phones out, right?
No, no cheating, Gino. Come on.
And I know Nona's going to try.
I got a, yeah. I do not have a Bluetooth in my right ear right now.
I'll tell you what we all have is burnt nose hairs.
Yeah.
Those
Holy
you
still
have any left?
Oh, my Lord. My eyes are still watering.
Oh,
they were sharp.
Oh,
Did you guys all use smelling salts when you played? That was a standard thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Later
Every
in the
game,
career.
every time.
Every
Later in the
period.
career.
Every period.
Every period.
Come out, yeah.
Yeah. It was like riddled with just spit, water bottle runoff, and then all those little snappers all the way.
But did you guys ever try playing without them just to see if it was placebo effect or if it actually mattered?
No, I didn't
could
try
feel the
those like my
difference.
last 3 or 4 years. The last 3 or 4 years when I was slugging around the ice there, that's when I needed that little mental pick-me-up. It wasn't a physical pick-me-up. It was just a mental pick-me-up.
Well, I don't know if it helped with any of your hockey careers, and I doubt it'll help in Initials. You guys ready?
It's time for Initials game 501 on the Power Trip with your host, Corey Cove.
501 games. This is game 501. We play this every Friday at 8:15. It goes like this for Paul Martin and Gino Parish, even though Paul's played before. The rules, Gino, kind of go like this. I'm just going to start reading some clues. If you think you know it, you yell out your name. Your name is your buzzer. You got to pronounce the answer correctly. If you get it right, you get a point. If you get it wrong, you're out for the remainder of just that item, and we play best out of 12. Pretty standard. You don't know the initials until I announce them here in a second. Make sense?
Yep.
All right, let's go around the room because we got sponsors. Things happen if people win. Let's start with Christopher Allen Hockey. Chris, what happens if you win?
Well, just like last week when I won that special game 500, I'm sponsored by Radco and the all-new Radco.com. If I win, you'll get 10% off your entire order in-store or online at Radco.com when you use the promo code initials. Discount does not apply to toppers. Thank you, Radco.
What about you, Marnes?
Well, I'm sponsored by my hometown friends at Great Clips. If I win today, tweet me and tag Great Clips now through the end of Sunday, and one lucky winner will get 1 year of free haircuts at Great Clips Salon. Woo! I'm looking at you, Paul Martin. Great Clips will donate $1,000 to the charity of my choice.
All right, so
I got this, Reed.
I believe we got kind of a group mentality for the rest of it. Chris, take it away.
That's exactly right. Paul and Gino are both sponsored by our friends at 7th Avenue Pizza. All 7th Avenue pizzas, buy 3, get 1 free. I'm sorry, I don't know why you're
It's the best.
I don't know why you're not.
Oh, yeah, they picked Paul and Gino.
Nice to finally get a Parish sponsor down here. This is good.
Seriously.
All 7th Avenue Pizza is buy 3, get 1 free going on now at all Holiday Station stores. And if one of those two wins today, tweet
we do.
at the winner, at King Linguist, and mention Paul Martin won, and tag 7th Avenue Pizza through the end of Friday. One lucky winner is going to win $100 to put towards restocking the freezer with 7th Avenue Pizza. So there you go. Thank you, 7th Avenue Pizza.
I love
Paul
it.
and Gino have sponsors.
Yep, I love it. They had the option to take either Mark or the combo of Gino and Paul, and they said, let's go the other way.
Let's go the other way.
Yeah.
Let's go with
Brains,
Gino
the
and Paul.
newbies.
They've been burned this way too many
Defensemen
times.
think the game better than forwards.
That's right. There you go.
No doubt. Gino, you ever played the home version over at the other Parish household? I don't care.
Not with the actual cards,
Well,
but yes.
then what are you doing? The way you can change that is go to initialsgame.com right now and buy versions 4 or 5. Initialsgame.com. See how that came up organically?
Now I'm in.
Yeah, you're in.
I bought and sold.
So before we do the jackpot and before we play this game, a quick announcement for next week.
What?
It's going to be super cool. The Initials game debut of Josh Metellus of the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah!
Nice.
He has told us over the phone a couple times that he listens to this show and that he wants to play. So we said, let's make it happen. So not only is he playing next Friday, stay tuned earlier in the week. The Power Trip's got something pretty cool connected to his appearance with a possibility of a pretty gigantic prize for our listeners.
Is that an announcement of an announcement?
That's an announcement of an announcement. Wow. So Metellus playing next Friday with some really cool angles early next week. Everybody caught up?
My hands are shaking.
Oh, yeah, they should be.
Why are my palms sweaty? I feel like that Eminem song is about to start.
Everything, we got so
Did
many
you have
things going on.
spaghetti for breakfast?
I hope not.
About to find out.
Breakfast pizza.
Cake here. It's Parish's birthday. But before we play the game, let's possibly give away $58,000.
Now it's time for the St. Paul Federal Credit Union Initials Jackpot.
That's right. $58,000 from St. Paul Federal Credit Union. You're looking to buy a new car? Save money in your current car loan? We'll do it with St. Paul Federal Credit Union. Now offering car loan rates as low as 6.29%. Apply today at stpaulfcu.org/KFAN. Federally insured by the NCUA. 1-800-320-5326. Get on the phones now.
So this thing goes up $500 every week. If you guess one letter in the right spot, you win $250, which is still pretty sweet. And that happens once every month and a half or so, every 2 months. Maybe somebody gets one letter right. But if you get both letters in the right spot, then St. Paul Federal Credit Union gives you the jackpot. It's happened twice. This is the all-time high, though. It's now $58,000. All you have to do is tell me the initials I'm about to use. Good morning, caller. What is your name and what city are you from? Hi.
Hello?
Hi. What's your name?
Hi, this is Tony from St. Cloud.
Oh, go Huskies. Yeah.
Not a St.
Let's
Clouder.
go. Today's the day.
A St. Clouder. All right, Tony, you have a crack at $58,000. You would make a couple of St. Cloud State Huskies here. Pretty proud of you and St. Cloud if you could pull this off. What are the initials that you think are worth $58K? Go for it.
Well, probably going to burn me, but I'm just going to use mine. T as in Tony and N as in Knight.
TN. TN.
TN.
TN. For a shot at $58,000, does Tony have at least one right with TN? And is he alive for a crack at $58,000?
Go, guys. Come on,
buddy.
Tony.
Dollars.
Tony.
Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy.
Nope.
Sorry, Tony.
Sorry, Tony. This was a super tough combo. It was very unlikely that it was going to hit
Great. Love hearing that.
because we have a vowel to start.
Oh, no.
Which the people that played the game weekly hate when the vowel is first. So newbies or relative newbies probably aren't going to love that. But the combo for game 501. The first letter is O. The second letter is F. O-F.
Holy moly.
Yikes.
Remember, yell out your name. Wait for me to call on you. Your name is your buzzer. Got to pronounce the answers correctly. OF is the combo for 501. Here's item 1 of OF.
Clue number 1.
Is a category, variety, or type.
Clue number 2.
Is often metal, wood, or a combination.
Clue number 3.
Some of it is used for organization, some for aesthetics, some for storage. Marnie.
Office furniture?
That's right.
Office.
Wow.
Furniture.
You got to be careful.
I just got the middle finger.
By the way, you two are in the danger zones.
real
That's why I
close.
sit back here on
got it.
Fridays.
I'm
She
moving
hits
to my
people.
left.
She hits people. She
I'm
throws
moving
things. She
intimidating.
celebrates. So
Oh,
be
yeah.
careful.
Intimidating.
She did a lot of smelling salts. She's all jacked up.
Too many solo salts.
All right, come on, Barnes. Let's do this.
Barnes, good girl. Good
Great
girl.
start.
Let's go.
Good game.
Thank you. Better than catchphrase?
Great game.
It's all right. I like Michael Grady better anyway. Marnie has a 1-0 lead. Here's number 2 of OF.
Clue number 1.
Is considered extremely predictable.
Clue number 2.
Is considered dangerous.
Clue number 3.
Was named by the Washburn-Langford-Doane expedition.
Clue number 4.
This can be found in a park.
Mark.
Mark was first.
Old Faithful.
That's right.
Just gotcha.
Just by a
Just
sliver.
gotcha.
Old
Well
Faithful
done.
is the right answer.
There we go. Good guys.
And the birthday boy on the board.
Congrats, bro. Love
Didn't
you.
get skunked on my birthday. Thank you. Love you too. Woo.
Good
Little
job.
nurse about getting skunked on my birthday.
Turns 47
Wouldn't you?
and gets Old Faithful correct. Makes sense. Parish has one. Marnie has one here. I should say Mark Parish has one.
Thank
Since
you.
there's two
Yeah,
of them.
yeah.
Mark
Clarification.
Parish
Or
has
Little
one.
Fish.
I'm not calling you Little Fish. That's ridiculous. Mark has one. Marnie has one. Here's number 3 of OF.
Clue number 1.
Can involve a screen.
Clue number 2.
This involves physical contact.
Marnie.
Gino.
Marnie.
Offensive foul.
That's right.
Simple as that.
Marnes.
Simple as that. That kind of a screen.
Oh, my gosh. Be
not
careful,
a
Paul.
digital screen.
Careful.
I'm a little sour about that one.
I was.
You didn't
a
fall
little
for the
sour.
bait at all on the old screen bit. You
I
thought
did.
sports
You almost had
immediately.
it.
I was
This guy
there.
did.
I thought of both. I went both
Okay,
ways
right
as
on.
soon as you said
I
it.
Okay.
was trying to think out of a
Happy
screen
birthday,
door.
Mark.
Ew.
Marty has 2. Mark Parrish has 1. Here's
Did you not
number.
hear Gino? He was almost
I was
there.
there.
Yeah.
I was
Almost.
there.
So close.
Here's number 4 of OF.
Clue number 1.
Involves sediment.
Clue number 2.
Involves water.
Mark.
Go for it.
Oh, shoot.
5.
Ocean floor.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, my God. I thought as soon as I rang in, I regretted it. I know.
Ocean floor.
Wow.
What is going on?
It's
Where's that book?
second
Got a
guess.
battle.
I'm glad I said it. I was actually thinking about not saying it at all.
That you would have regretted that. Here we go. So 2-2, Mark and Marnie.
Let's go, Marnes.
Here is number
Game on, Marnie.
Let's go, Paulie.
Come on, Paulie. Come on, Gino.
Come on, Gino.
Come on, Hawk. Good guys. Good
Clue
guys.
number 1.
Debuted in the 20th century.
Clue number 2.
Can, but doesn't necessarily have to involve water.
Clue number 3.
Found in the air.
Clue number 4.
Can feature hundreds of people.
Clue number 5.
The first word is sometimes international.
Gino.
Gino.
Overseas flight?
That's right.
Whoa!
Gino's on
Big
the
fish!
board.
What's
Overseas
up?
flight.
Good guys! Holy crap, I
Good
was
one.
nowhere near
There
that
he
one.
is.
Nowhere near that one.
Overseas
Come on.
or overseas flight, and you're on the board.
Love it.
Nice.
Marnie has 2. Mark Parish has 2. Gino Parish has 1. Paul Martin and Hawk yet
Go,
to
guys.
score, but plenty of
Here
time.
we go, Paulie. Here we go, Hawk. Come on,
Got
boys.
this,
Plenty of
Paulie.
time.
Here we go.
Plenty of time.
We got this, buddy. Come
Here
on.
is number 6 of OF.
Clue number 1.
Is connected to nostalgia.
Clue number 2.
This involves a connection.
Clue number 3.
This is a person.
Mark.
Gino.
Mark was first.
Old friend.
Oh, you're out for the rest of number 6. Now, Gino, you rang in. You can pass or you can answer. Would you like to pass? Sounds like you want to pass.
I'm going to pass.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine.
You're welcome.
allowed to do that.
You're welcome.
I'm going to pass.
All right. Parish out. Mark Parish out for the rest of number 6.
Open the door, Marnes.
Clue number 4.
Often implies a physical chemistry.
Clue number 5.
This phrase often gets connected to the word rekindle.
Marnie.
Gino.
Marnie.
Gino.
No! Old flame!
Yeah, dang it!
Flame.
Now she's attacking Gino.
Oh, man.
I like it before she answered. She did the Matumbo. I was like, no.
Right away.
You're not answering.
in
It's
your
my
face.
turn. Old
In the
flame. At the halfway point, Marnes, you take the lead.
She's so good.
She's
She's
very
so
good.
good.
That's the way, Marnes.
Saying that a lot.
Sometimes wait one more clue.
Sometimes. Still, you're on the right path.
Yeah.
Marnie, you have the lead halfway through with 3. Mark Parish has 2. Gino Parish has
Here we
1.
go. Let's go.
Here's number 7 of OF.
Clue number 1.
Requires attention.
Me toast.
Does that count as a
Clue
guess?
number 2.
No, nobody bought that.
Clue number 2.
Involves functionality or lack thereof.
Mark.
Go for it.
Oil filter.
Okay. Swings.
Maybe I got to stop swinging.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, Mark Parish out for the rest of number 7.
Clue number 3.
Stops working.
Clue number 4.
This is considered serious.
Clue number 5.
This could be life-threatening or fatal. Final clue.
Clue number 6.
This is caused by disease, infection, injury, and more. And this is when a heart, liver, pancreas, or more.
Organ failure.
That a boy.
That a baby. Organ
Did he
failure.
pronounce that properly?
I barely said my name properly. It's too excited.
All right, Chris is on the board with organ failure. So there are 5 items to go. Everybody's still mathematically in this. Marnes, you have the lead
Come on,
with
Paul.
3.
Here we go. That's it. Good guys. Here we go, Paulie.
Good
We got
guy.
this, Parish. We got
Has
this.
2.
We got
Gino
this.
and Hawk each have 1. Here's number 8 of OF.
Clue number 1.
Sometimes connected to a surge or wave of popularity.
Clue number 2.
Can involve a level of performance consistency.
Clue number 3.
Technically, homes are sometimes this.
Clue number 4.
A person's career could sometimes said to be this.
Clue number 5.
Virtually unstoppable. Final clue.
Clue number 6.
Burning.
Marnie.
Marnie.
On fire!
That's right.
Oh, my God.
The house could be on fire.
What's Marnie?
The house could be on
What
fire.
is Marnie right now?
The
I
house
tried the
could be
old
on fire.
one-word clue 6. I don't do that very often, but because Sauce always waits to time it right? So I'm like, let's just try one word and see what happens. I don't do
I
that
was looking
often.
at you like, Marnie. What else he gonna say?
On fire, Marnie. You're currently on
Marnie.
fire.
Yeah,
You have the lead.
MG is OF.
Good girl.
Marnie.
Strange place.
Do you
to
study this at home? Or
All
what?
right. Well,
I don't know that.
She's
I
got
think 4 is my
10-5.
highest ever.
it?
You guys are really bad.
Yeah, that's true.
We're really inspirational.
We're right here.
I'm right here too. I meant that.
Yeah, huh? Uh-huh.
4 to go.
Go, guys, let's go. Come on.
Paul
Here we
Martin,
go.
you have
Plenty
to
of time,
run
Paulie.
the table to catch Marnie, but you're not mathematically out yet. Marnie, you have a 2-point lead with 4 left. Mark has 2. Gino has 1. Hawk has 1. Here's
Here we
number
go. Go, guys.
9 of OF.
Clue number 1.
Is a symbol.
Clue number 2.
This is connected to Marathon Tower in Amsterdam.
Clue number 3.
Is carried.
Mark,
Yep.
Olympic flame.
That's right.
Well played. Well played.
Yeah, that
well
was
played.
Moly.
Well played.
We have 2 former. You were on the Olympic team too, Paul, were you not?
Yeah.
Yep.
2 former
As
Olympians
soon
in
as,
the room.
As soon as Mark Parish said Olympic flame, I could hear Paul go,
I was,
Yeah, right
I
behind
was
Did you
gonna be
have
right
it?
behind him. Yeah.
I wasn't even close.
The
That
Marathon
was my one
Tower,
I was gonna
that
have.
was...
Wow.
All right, so
Here we go.
3 to
Let's go.
Come on now.
Paul, you're mathematically out to win, but
Here we go,
keep
Hawk.
playing just for
Yeah, I
fun.
just like to
Yeah,
play.
you got one,
know?
Paul. You got one.
Now, Gino and Hawk, you have to run the table to catch Marnie.
That's not going to happen.
But Mark
Come on now.
Parrish, the birthday
You guys.
boy, just 1 back with 3 to go. Ready, Martin?
Let's go. Here we go, Hawk.
It's his
Good
freaking
guys.
birthday. He's
Okay.
trying
Come
to,
on, Gino.
he's
Come on,
trying to
Paulie.
track you down.
Yep.
Let's go.
I got you.
Knock this woman off her pedestal.
Number 10
right.
of yeah, this woman's had enough.
I'm bracing myself right
Let's not
now.
let her win. Number 10 of OF.
Clue number 1.
Often connected to alerts or notifications.
Clue number 2.
Involves going beyond or exceeding.
Clue number 3.
Is a violation or penalty.
Clue number 4.
This is levied by institutions.
Clue number 5.
This is a charge. Final clue.
Clue number 6.
When your balance goes...
Marnie.
Marnie. 5, 4.
Overdraft fee?
Yes.
That's right.
Oh, Marnes! Are you kidding me? Marnie's
Look
on
at the relief.
En Fuego.
Did you,
En
did you,
Fuego.
you knew what it was, but couldn't think of the word, or why were you
Yes,
stalling?
I knew it was a fee. I'm like, what kind of fee? It's a fee. It's that
Yeah.
fee.
I
Over
had-
fee was me. I couldn't get draft
I
out of
had
that.
I had overdraft. I couldn't
Like
get
over fee, over.
I couldn't get fined.
But
so
then when
familiar with
you
those.
said half the clue, and you're like, when your account goes And I'm like, oh no, is it opposite? Am I thinking of the right one?
Play by play.
You nailed it.
Yeah.
And I do it all the time.
Play tonight on Bally Sports North. Enough of it.
Marty!
All right, Marnes, here's the
Good
old situation.
girl.
You're going to ruin Mark Parish's birthday by beating
Yeah.
him. But
How dare you?
Mark needs the last two to tie any other combination, and Marnie's the winner. So Paul Martin's on your team. Gino Parish is trying to ruin his brother's birthday.
Yep.
Chris
Yep.
is trying to ruin Mark's birthday.
Yep.
Turn my mic off.
Here we go.
Here we go. Kneecap Marnie.
Mark needs this. Otherwise, Marnie is the winner. Here's number 11 of OF.
Clue number 1.
The original name was Jernigan.
Clue number 2.
Has connections to Jaws 3, or also known as Jaws 3D.
Hawk.
Yep.
Orlando, Florida.
That's right.
Oh, nice. Hawk. No, you got to play it up, Hawk. Attaboy. Good guys. Good guys. Mars. No reason to apologize. You got to play it up, Hawk. You got to play it right.
right.
You got to play it right.
Marnes
Good
is
job,
the winner.
Marnie.
Marnes, that was big.
Very.
Look at you.
So
Thank
happy
you.
for you for not punching me.
But Marnes, you believe 5 is your all-time record?
Marnes.
You think
It
is?
feels like 4 might have been,
Well,
but
then-
maybe I snuck a 5.
Well, then why not add one more and run up the
Okay.
score? Just
Yeah,
for
might
fun,
as well at this point, Marnie.
run up the score. Here's number 12 of OF.
Clue number 1.
This is a style or approach.
Mark.
Go
Just
for-
because it's been in my head. Old fashioned.
Me too.
Wow.
That's right.
I was waiting for it. Come on. The guy in recovery is going to remember a drink.
Old faithful and old fashioned he gets on his birthday.
Yeah, man. The 2 old words. I love it.
Marty, you did it.
Marty, you did it.
Hey, Mars. Congratulations. Good girl.
And
Read
the
that
best,
sponsor.
The best part about the sponsorship is there's a charity involved as well, which is fantastic. So, Marnes, what happens now
It
with
is the
Great
best
Clips?
feeling. Well, now that I've won this, thank you to Great Clips. So tweet me, tag Great Clips now through the end of Sunday, and we will choose one lucky winner to get 1 free year of haircuts at Great Clips salons. And Great Clips will be donating $1,000 to the Piper Breast Center. Thank you so much, Great Clips. They do wonderful work over there. I'm coming up on my 1-year anniversary of a not so great time in my life that they were magnificent in. Similar to me in this game today.
You were.
You know what? I could not get out of my head was
OnlyFans?
I kept thinking OnlyFans. I'm like, here we go. Here we go. Where's
I wonder why,
OnlyFans?
Marnes?
Involves
Top of my-
screens.
OnlyFans,
Yeah.
I think, is technically one of those one words with the letter F is still capitalized. But we've done that in the past, though. I think like Home Goods, the company Home Goods, I think is the same thing where it's one word, but the G is capitalized. Yeah,
but
those are
there's
tricky.
yeah.
But I think we've kind of skirted the rules and done that in the past. But I did not use OnlyFans, obviously, today. Sorry to disappoint you, Marty.
You didn't use it in the game, you meant.
Well, I'll use it at 9:01.
What happened? Do I get a cake? Can we reword that one?
There's ice cream.
Oh, now
there.
you want to steal my birthday.
Yeah. There's more icing
You
left.
already ruined it. Now you want to steal it.
Yep.
Oh, you've had enough wins, Parish. Share. I'm still in single digits.
You're not playing password today, are you?
No.
Oh, we
no.
could have had the Marnie Slam
The
where you
double
win
dip.
initials and then you win password and the Wolves
Wolves
win
win?
tonight. But we don't have the opportunity at the Marnie Slam.
No
man.
password. I
Damn
got. I got a lot of work to do.
Gotta
on that.
work.
Yeah.
I just won password a couple weeks ago. It is an
Okay.
abundance.
The weight on your shoulders.
Marnie's year.
Well, this was fun. Thanks for being here, you guys. I think that's the key is to just keep the regulars out of it and keep newcomers.
Bringing in
I
some
did.
newcomers.
Right
Bringing in a couple
behind you.
benders. Yeah.
Right behind you, Mars.
I'm not
You're
talking about
right
the
here.
other guys.
There's only one other guy.
The two in
There's
here.
two.
These
Yeah.
guys.
But there's
Yeah,
only
we're
one
only
other
missing one.
normal guy that
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
missing.
Yeah.
Well, next
Well,
week it's
he's
the
pretty
normal
good at the
4.
game.
Normal 4 plus Vikings defender Josh Metellus
that's
will
right.
make his
Well,
first appearance.
I have no shot, so.
Is that right?
How dare you say
With that attitude.
So wait, against a couple of hockey players you won, but against a football player you have no chance.
Well, the regulars back in. Sauce is.
Well, yeah, what in the same? What have we
Yeah.
ever done? We cheered you on
I won
the whole
last
game.
week.
We were happy for you, and I think I won the week before.
See?
Whole town knows.
Yep.
It's Marnie's day.
It is.
Marnie's day. Let her have
Happy
it.
birthday, Mark Parish.
Happy Marnie Day, Marnie.
Who's the big fish now?
Oh my God.
Brutal.
Wow.
Listen here, trade bait.
Let's keep this going.
That might have been Zach's best line. That was my favorite line he's ever come up with.
I'm going to miss him on Monday.
Oh,
He's a singer.
I'm going to miss you guys on Wednesday. I'm not going to be here.
Is that
Does
right?
anyone know why?
Yeah, I'm out east.
Do you have hockey sheets?
Does anyone know why this was on the printer today? These are the sheets I picked up to play this game. We have hand soccer, stick handle out of circle, and bumper tag all on a hockey arena.
Mine just says OnlyFans.
Somebody's running some plays, I guess. I don't know.
Guess so.
They're scheming and prepping for a game, it looks like. Who knows?
Looks like a password on here, Big Fish 69.
Okay.
I need that one back.
Whose is this?
Hey, did I see that there's some honey and Mackey's ice cream just arrived?
Of
Yes,
course.
yes.
Happy birthday,
Thank
Mark
you,
Parish.
thank you.
Suzanne's the best.
Suzanne is awesome.
Man,
Yeah.
I love that.
I can't wait to eat that for lunch.
I like your birthday even more than mine.
Oh, yeah. It's my birthday. I'm eating
man.
it for lunch.
You dang right, you can do whatever you want.
Uh-huh.
Do you have any headlines? You want me to hit it?
No, go for it.
All right, I got all kinds of stuff as we roll out here. So, Paul, Gino, just comment at any point on anything you'd like to comment on if you'd like. If anything rings your bell. You guys with me?
Yeah.
All right, good. Country singer Darius Rucker is facing drug charges out of Williamson County.
A musician?
Yeah,
Drug charges?
I know.
What? No way.
The local sheriff's office says Rucker was taken into custody on misdemeanor simple possession and casual exchange counts. I don't know what that last one is.
Casual.
I don't know. Authorities say he was later released on roughly $10,000 bond. Rucker's also the lead, blah, blah, blah. You know that. The word is he had like either a light out or something like that, and they pulled him over. And I don't know if marijuana is not legal in Nashville.
Not many things are legal there.
Yeah, right.
It is not.
Unless they involve your family members.
There you go. Ooh, I love it. So I believe it might have been something as simple as that, and they arrested him.
What was the casual exchange?
That might be that he bought it from somebody or they gave it to him. I have no idea. Or he gave it to somebody. I have no idea. I haven't seen a in-depth breakdown, but it sucks. Especially when, in a different state, say Minnesota, you can toke it up all you want. Right?
I believe casual exchange is how Max treats his fluids every weekend.
Absolutely. And, more power to him. It's his birthday,
Or yeah.
It's not his birthday.
I said Max, but Mark too, maybe.
Max is your birthday.
I meant Max's birthday too.
I heard Mark. I don't know.
Happy birthday, Mark. If you want
You
a
too,
casual exchange, reach out to
Max.
Max.
Paul, do you have any anybody, any of your teammates, anybody like that, something signed by them that is really special to you? Somebody like really, really big? Like, do you have a Gretzky stick or anything like that?
I have a Mark Parish signed puck.
Oh,
Is that
yeah.
a big deal?
It's worth it when you play with it.
Joel Otto's an Elk River guy. I don't know if you know who that is. And he won a Stanley Cup in 88, 89 with the Flames. And so I had their whole team stick, which was pretty cool. And then when the World Cup, Mark, I don't know if he was in the World Cup, like the Mike Modano, Brett Hull, all those guys. I was like the young kid going around getting all their autographs at the rink.
Kidding.
So
That's pretty cool.
But you never you don't shake down Sidney Crosby for gear, right? Or did you?
No. I mean, I definitely got some of his a couple sticks and autographs and like the Joe Thorntons. I always like to get that at the end of the year. A couple guys that you like,
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
So is it one of those weird things like signing a yearbook at the end of the year where if Paul Martin doesn't ask me, that means he doesn't really care that much about my hockey gear?
That could be. I've got quite a few signed sticks in the basement. Yeah.
Well,
That's awesome.
6 pair of gym shoes worn by NBA legend Michael Jordan during championship clinching games are going to be up for auction. They're expected to go for $10 million each. I guess it's all 6 of them at one time. I don't know why they do it like that.
Yeah, you'd think that make more by splitting it up, maybe.
All of the shoes signed by Jordan are being auctioned off by the fine arts and collectibles company Sotheby's. Sotheby's, is that how you say it?
Sotheby's, yeah. Nailed it.
Interesting watching that NASCAR show on Netflix. I've talked to you guys about it like 3 times this week. I finished it last night. I mean, Michael Jordan is really involved in his NASCAR team. It's called 2311. But I think both drivers made the championship chase last year. He really loves himself some NASCAR. And it's weird to see him just wandering around and, talking to people. He's Michael Jordan. I don't know if he knows that or not.
He knows.
Yeah, he does.
The shoes, are they his? Does he own them or does a collector own them? Do we know who's going to benefit the possible $10 million?
That's a great question. I don't know. I do not know.
They belong to the Bulls?
That could be. Don't know.
if they're autographed and they were championship game, I mean those don't
Those don't
just
get
give
sold
those
away.
Yeah,
Right, yeah.
very often.
Well, I do know for a fact that when it comes to golf bets now, MJ prefers to pay in memorabilia.
Is that right?
Yeah, so like memorabilia.
Yeah. Does that mean he might be short on
if
cash?
he ever loses, he's kind of. But oddly enough, as you can imagine, everyone is perfectly fine with that.
Yeah.
What a cool
Everyone.
trick, right? Let's say you lose a bet and you don't have any shoes with you. If you just, can you just hand me a napkin? I'll just sign it and we're square.
Like genius.
If you're that big of a deal.
I tried to get a cup of coffee
That's
for a Rocky Club
awesome.
CD and they threw me out.
He never loses in that way. He never loses. Genius.
I can picture Hawk going through Starbucks. I don't have any money, but I do have.
But the weekend's finally.
But have you
Yes,
heard
it is.
silos?
I'm sure the kid in the window has a CD player.
I've told you that's my favorite story about Starbucks. Is I was in line at Starbucks. North Country came on K102. It was the first time I'd ever heard myself on the radio. I rolled up to the window. I turned up the radio and I said to the lady, "This is me," and she goes, "Good for you." Swear to God, true story. True story.
Oh, good. This is me. We're great.
Yeah,
What
right.
do you
She
get,
probably
free
thought I was
coffee?
just playing my CD on my CD player. But
Sure.
I never thought about that till right now.
Cute mixtape.
A date is now set later this month for a groundbreaking of the new Tennessee Titans Stadium. Speaking of Nashville, team is planning a ceremony for Thursday, February 29th. The new enclosed facility will be built on the east side of the current Nissan Stadium along Nashville's East Bank. There you go. It'll be
Right
finished
on.
in 2027, apparently.
Nice.
I'd forgotten they were getting a new stadium.
Didn't know they were.
Indoor
Yeah.
stadium, too. Interesting.
Yeah. Weather that bad there?
Can be hot, I guess. I don't know. And they want to do concerts and stuff in the wintertime, probably. Marnes?
Yep.
You're in big trouble. Another big streamer's cracking down on password sharing. Hulu is revising its terms of service. Of course, we all know Gino's passwords now, but
Yeah.
they're now going to ban sharing accounts with people outside your own household. So to all of you 73 people who have my password out there, the good days are over.
How are they determining if someone is in your household? Like if your login is in a different city?
Yeah,
Yeah, probably can follow the IP address.
What if
maybe.
you're traveling?
Great question.
That is a great question.
That is
That's
Barnes,
we don't know what we're talking
Netflix
about.
better not
Look
do
at you
that
with your good
because I
questions.
don't know what
Good
I'd
question.
watch out here.
My Aunt Margie in Cedro Woolley, Washington is going to be in trouble.
Were those real words you just said?
How's she going to watch her shows? Speaking of shows, the final season premiere on Sunday for Curb Your Enthusiasm, the greatest comedy of all time, Larry David's final season. I believe him this time. I think it's over. You guys all Curb fans, you're all nodding your heads a little bit.
Yes,
Curb,
very clever.
Best ever. So
So good.
Yeah.
starts on Sunday.
He's kind of genius.
Yeah.
Paul, Gino, you're the best.
That was fun, fellas.
Well done.
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you, gentlemen, and milady.
My lady. So shinalight.org. Again, the T in Shina Light is a 7. That's Paul Martin's charity. Event's coming up right around the corner in May. So be a part of that. Help out and donate some kiddos need some help. And Paul's charity is going to do that. Gino, we can see you on St. Cloud Radio and TV, but not for a couple of weeks, correct?
Correct. You got a couple of weeks before they get back out to the Herb Brooks Center. That's right.
Got it. Mark, when are you on TV next? NHL Network next week?
Yeah, next week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And I will be back Friday. I'm coming back Thursday night, so I will be back
Awesome.
Friday.
I love you, brother.
Love
I'm
you
here,
guys.
man.
Marge is
Thank
on
you. Thank
lead
you.
vocals tonight on Valley Sports North.
Let's go.
Wolves.
Timberwolves.
The Wolves and the Magic.
Yeah, Orlando Magic at 7 o'clock tonight. I know the radio is also a good listen, but let's flip back and forth a little bit.
PA's going to be on with Alan Horton, I think, for a quarter or so tonight as well.
On the iHeart app.
9 to noon is next. Sauce will be back on Monday. Everybody have a good weekend. And join us in Vegas. KFAN.com, keyword Vegas, or KFAN.com/Vegas.
KFAN Total Traffic.
From the Quick Trip Traffic Center, here's a look at the roads as we make our way into the weekend. It's been a light Friday morning rush. There was a crash on I-35 southbound heading from Burnsville to Lakeville, right near Crystal Lake Road. That cleared. Healthcare Medicare plans.
Minnesota's own United Healthcare offers a wide range of Medicare plans in the Twin Cities.